What is up? What is up? What is up? What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Jake Gagan Show. A little bit late here, but guess what? Guess what? We're still vaulting on this incredible day. I had to get a tweet scheduled because we're going to be running a tweet competition here on Twitter in just a second. But what is up to everybody? 35 people already in the chat. Let's see who's here today. We got Striker. Love it Aid said, God's hands on Volt. I like that. Shout out to CJ Roos. He said, thank you, Jake, for being part of the Volt movement. It's an honor to be a part of the Volt movement. It's a great movement to be a part of, and it's going to get a lot better here in 2022. A lot more fun. A lot of great things are going to be happening here. Striker said he's feeling voltage tonight. We got Brides of Israel in the house. Samir is here, your owner as well. So welcome, guys, to the channel. It's good to have each and every one of you here. Mario Marino is on. Maddie Miko, what is up? Crazy Man D, part of the G Unit. I think we're going to go with that name, guys, as the YouTube members, the G Unit. I like it. It just sounds too good. And we're going to have some fun memes in there as well. Shout out to Maddie Miko. Shout out to Samir. And guys, we have a great show planned tonight. Volt Warrior is here as well. We got a special man that's already in the chat. I think we got to bring him in. Because, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the J&B show, the Jake Gagan and Bleaves Crypto Show. Bleaves, how are we doing? I think it's time to Volt this hour.
What's going on, believers? I hope everybody's having a great evening. I'm having a great evening. And G Unit, I hope you guys are in the house tonight.
G Unit's here. I like that name. It's strong, you know. It's strong, and it sounds like people that are ready to make some money. So shout out to all the people that are part of the G Unit and to the people that are going to be joining. That's the YouTube memberships. It's just part of the community. Joining the G Unit, we're going to add the 50-cent icon in there, and we're going to have some fun. But Bleaves, what's happening in your neck of the woods today?
Long day, man. It was just been a long day. I've been watching this market. I've been guessing wrong all day long. Like, I know this market is ready to get sent, but Asia woke up in the last hour, and they're not having any of this profit.
Yeah.
So Hong Kong, it's like 8 a.m. in Hong Kong. So Hong Kong woke up, or Beijing woke up, and they're not having it. Hong Kong wakes up in an hour. Seoul. So, you know, I there's a lot of negativity in that Asian market today. So I think we're going to see that downside trend for a few more hours tonight, and then as we start to hit new markets and as we start to get into the towards the European market, they're going to be looking at the news coming out of the United States today. They're going to be kind of excited, and then we're going to start to see the prices start to run.
And do you think this is going to be a quick run? I mean, are we expecting a bull run here pretty soon, or what's your expectations here?
I don't think we're in a bull run. I think there's too many questions right now everywhere. I mean, worldwide, there's questions. So you got the situation in the Ukraine. You've got the situation concerning our debt. You've got China, who says that their market is just crashing right now. So there's so many variables right now that are going to prevent a bull run from happening. But that doesn't mean we're not going to have a good push. Like, it doesn't mean that we can't have a good run somehow.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to happen eventually. It's inevitable. And usually you saw cryptocurrency moving, you know, against or, you know, opposite of what was happening in the real world, right? It was kind of a hedge to the dollar. It was kind of hedge to the stocks. It was kind of hedge to the wars and everything that was happening. But it's kind of interesting to see it, you know, move with the markets now and kind of move with the news. Why do you think that is? Do you think that's because there's so much money and it's kind of become institutionalized, or why do you think it is starting to move with the actual current markets?
I think it was meant to do that about 2 years ago, but it couldn't. First, because of COVID, and second, because of all the stimulus money that we got that propped the markets up and created a separation. Because everybody, when you started getting stimulus money, everybody thought, this is my chance to make that big score and that life-changing money. And they did. You know, a lot of people really did. But so many people got wrecked that, you know, it very quickly went back to normal because people don't know how to invest.
No, and a lot of people, I mean, that's when Bitcoin was around $3,000. They got what was the check? Was it 1,200? People got more though. Some businesses got more money. Like, people got money.
Oh, absolutely.
Was it a 1,200? It was so long ago. Was it a $1,200 check?
It was, I think it was 12. It was like 600 per person or 1,200 per person.
And then it was like 2,000 or 3,000 a month. Remember, we had the issue like people didn't want to go back to work in America because they were making more just sitting at home, collecting unemployment.
The market, look, everything was handled as poorly as could possibly be.
Facts.
You want to take care of people. You want to make sure that people have what they need. But there was an overreaction to, you know, what this virus was, which caused an overreaction to the markets. And now we're just paying for it right now. And it's going to be like this for a little while. But, you know, we'll see something. We're going to see something happen.
We're going to see much brighter days. Shout out to Suge and my mom in the chat. She said, hi, Jake and Bleaves. She's ready for a fun night. We're going to have a fun night here on the Jake Gagan Show with Jake and Bleaves, the Volting Hour here. Let's pull up the charts. Let's take a look at Volt-Inu. Volt-Inu slipped below a $50 million market cap for the first time in a long time, currently trading at 7362. Now, your personal opinion, what are you seeing when you're looking at this chart?
So I think that there was a little nervous sentiment because of, what can only be referred to as kind of a traitorous lech that was in a wolf in sheep's clothing a few hours ago that was dealt with. And, luckily it was ferreted out before anything really got too bad. But I think you're seeing the diminished support because of that in that short period of time. And then you're just looking at the market weighing it down. Like we for a long time we've been trending against the market, but you've seen these consolidation periods, and Volt kind of runs separate for the most part. But now there's enough holders that it's going to start working with the market. Like when you look at this chart and you look at 20 other tokens with 10,000 holders or more, you're going to start seeing the same sort of charts. Yeah. The only difference is going to be the announcements. It's going to be like what utilities are created, all the little pieces that go into place. Once they start falling into place, that's when you'll see it break away from what's going on in the market right now.
Yeah, I mean, it did when it had a successful migration. I think it's because it was the only positive note when the market was crashing and people wanted to get in, and they got in. And there's $50 million in volume, so it's like it takes a lot of money to move this price. Like it takes a good amount of money. It's going to take some announcements. It's going to take some movement. It's going to take the market picking back up. But long term, a lot of people are wondering. The $250 million market cap was around where Volt topped out at. For you personally, never financial advice, but just your personal opinion. Do you believe that you're going to see a time in the near future where Volt hits a higher market cap than its all-time high?
Oh, 100%. And it's not going to be that far away. Yeah. It'll feel, by the way, if you're in chat, I want you to listen to me. I want you to listen to me very carefully. It's going to feel like forever. It's not going to take that long, but it's going to feel like forever because this market has been weighing down and it's been bearing down on everything and everybody. The market has just been eating people alive right now. It won't stay that way, but it's going to feel like a long time. Just have patience, have a little faith in the process, let it play itself out. I assure you, this does not stick very long.
Yeah, you gotta trust the dev team, the community, and trust the process. I think that's one thing I've learned here in cryptocurrency. It's like, in red days, it's a good time to buy more. In green days, you take a little bit of profit. But if you believe in the project long term, good things are going to happen. Now, I'm going to get a tweet out for everybody that's at home. I'm going to get a tweet out here. Let me make sure it doesn't give away too much. But we are less than 24 hours away from a top UFC fighter joining the Volt army. Less than 24 hours away, literally.
Not Glover Teixeira, even though I guessed it.
It might be, Bleaves. I never said no. I never said no.
You never said no. All right.
I never said no. It still could be. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to get it tweeted out, guys. Go to my Twitter page, @JakeGagan. Let's get this tweeted out. And I want to see the best guesses that come in here. I had to update it for the new logo, but I just tweeted this out, ladies and gentlemen. Go to the Twitter page right here, and I just tweeted out. It says, in less than 24 hours, a top UFC fighter in the world is going to get vaulted. Who do you think it would be? Comment on Twitter, guys, who you think it's going to be. Bleaves thinks it's going to be Glover, or did you change your initial opinion?
Well, you know what? Last night, it felt like maybe you weren't giving me the go-ahead that was who it was going to be. So then I went to Charles Oliveira, and I thought, whoever it is going to be having a moment pretty soon. And both of those guys are Brazilian fighters with the yellow trunks, and they're going to have a moment in the next couple of – I think both of them are going to be in the next UFC doing something.
Yeah, I mean, look,
the only problem was his tattoo was a little bit too much for the picture, the way that it was faded out.
Well, can I tell you something? That's a pretty new tattoo.
Oh, well, then maybe there's an older picture.
It's a pretty new tattoo. But those are both good guesses, and I can't confirm or deny. All I can say is less than 24 hours away, we're going to be vaulting on this stream with a top UFC fighter. Voltoshi reached out and he said, Jake, let's do a giveaway as well. So I think we're going to give out $2,000 or $3,000 worth of Volt-Inu tokens. Like, we're going to be vaulting hard. I'd love to have you on the stream as well, if you can join us, because I want to introduce you firsthand to the UFC fighter and see your reaction on screen. I think it'll be pretty fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
So guys, go comment on this, go retweet it, go check the let's see what we say. We have a Volting. We got Gilbert Burns. We got McGregor. We got Tito Ortiz. Go comment on Twitter, guys. Share this around. It's pinned to the top of my profile picture. The most outrageous comment is going to win, but it's going to be a fun time. I'm excited to see who it is, and a lot of people are in the chat. We got Eddie. Eddie Turner's in the chat. Christopher Bowen's here. Andy Lee. Hello, G Units. Good to see Jake and 𝗪𝗧𝗛𝗏 collab again. I like the collab. I like the collab, and thank you for being a part of the G Unit. I like the collab. Jake and 𝗪𝗧𝗏𝗏s, it's like it's your 1-2 punch, baby.
That's right.
It's your 1-2 volt. But so there's been a lot of news and announcements. Let's go through some of the volt. I feel like literally as a content creator, this is a content creator's perfect dream, because every day there is new announcements. I watched your video earlier this morning. Great video, by the way. But Thanks. This was one of the announcements that we saw here. We just added 13 more NFT crypto chicks. In your video, you're like, hey, it's never you can never stack enough OG projects, and you can never stop supporting women in the crypto space. So what makes you so bullish on the NFT crypto chicks projects? And maybe you can kind of tell some people in the chat what 𝗪𝗧𝗏𝗏 does when they buy these. Is this something that they own? Is this something that the token holders own? Is this part of the treasury? Let us know what they're doing.
Yeah, this is part of the treasury, and this, the whole idea for this treasury was 𝗪𝗧𝗏𝗏 buys what he thinks is going to be valuable, flips them for a profit, and then uses that profit to do buybacks. So this is just creating and adding value into the community. And for this particular thing, it's important. I mean, I think that it's important that we support people no matter what. And there's a movement right now to get more women involved in cryptocurrency, because typically in society, it's always the men that do the barreling into stuff. And you know what?
Facts.
Women, get your piece out here. Take what's yours. You know what I mean? Get in this market, get in here, and just take control and run shit.
Yeah, that's what we need. And I agree. It's like we need more women in cryptocurrency. I don't know the percentage, but it's definitely dominated, male dominated. Now, I have some exciting news. As you know, you can see over here on 𝗪𝗧𝗏𝗏𝗏's channel, there's a new logo. There's a new 𝗪𝗧𝗏𝗏𝗏 logo. We had the last one up in the merch shop for about 10 seconds, and then it got copyrighted. Remember that? I was like, oh, it got copyrighted. It got taken down. And I asked, 𝗪𝗧𝗏𝗏𝗏, he's like, no, we own it. And apparently, I guess it didn't. But anyways, I spoke with 𝗪𝗧𝗏𝗏. I said, 𝗪𝗧𝗏𝗏, can we add the new logo in and get the Volt merch out to the people? So the new logo is up and running in the merch shop. So if you want to go grab yourself some 𝗪𝗧𝗏𝗏𝗏 merch, whether it's a hat, whether it's a hoodie, whether it's a shirt, whether it's a coffee cup, they are now live. Go support the token that is volting the hardest and grab yourself some merch. This is available, guys, here in the YouTube comments. So if you go down here and you want to grab some merch, come right down here, guys, at the top. Get merch. Grab yourself some merch, some 𝗪𝗧𝗏𝗏𝗏 merch, and you'll be volting in no time. I might have to send 𝗪𝗧𝗏𝗏𝗏 an updated hat, an updated logo, but the merch is pretty sick, man. I ordered some of the older stuff, but I have to get some of the newer stuff because I have like 10 hats here, which kind of sucks, but we'll get some updated stuff. And I even put my Mutant Apes, my NFTs in here because we own that IP. But yeah, get a Volt hat. The shit looks pretty dope.
Yeah, I think so too. Like, this thing's going to look great on a hat. So I'm just waiting for that moment.
Yeah. I'm gonna get it off my my LA hat. I can't be rocking LA. Who represents LA? Who represents LA?
Listen, man, Awesome Austin and I have this ongoing thing about LeBron James. So
LeBron James.
So I like clowning him every time LeBron James is out of the playoffs.
What's your thing? Does he think he's the best player?
Oh yeah, he think listen. I'm an older guy. I saw. Matter of fact, I was fortunate enough. I saw Michael Jordan in his prime in the playoffs, courtside seats.
That's awesome.
So I saw what this man did and how he just dominated people, and you have an appreciation for it. And then I saw LeBron James in year 2 and year 3 because I lived in Cleveland for a while, and I mean, like, first of all, the comparison is fair. It really is. LeBron James is one of the most accomplished athletes and one of the best basketball players in the history of this game.
Facts.
But Michael Jordan was he was made a different way. And you could see it in the way that he played. LeBron James doesn't play the same way. He doesn't have, people call it killer instinct and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And fine, whatever you want to call it. But LeBron James is just not built the same way. He's just not built the same way as Michael Jordan. Like it's just he's more fair. He's more, he'll look at somebody and he'll let something slide. Michael Jordan took everything personal and turned everything into an insult.
Man.
And then he got mad and he fought these people because of that. So like he was just wired, like he came in with an attitude. He came in mad. He came in angry. He came in just, ready to snap on people. And then when somebody did something, he had the ability to back it up. And he wasn't pretend. You know what I mean? He wasn't pretend. He just, he would, even the smallest slight would drive him. And it doesn't work that way with LeBron James. LeBron James, like, oh, well.
Yeah. He was the ultimate competitor. He really was. And you saw that in The Last Dance, which I'm so glad they dropped that documentary.
Yeah.
The 10-part series. If you haven't seen it, it's all over. It's on Netflix. It's everywhere. But he was just the ultimate competitor. Like, it didn't matter if he was playing in the NBA Game 7 of the finals, playing on the golf course, playing poker or cards. Like, he ping pong. He wanted to win to the ultimate. But I think it's a different game now, right? Like, Steph Curry kind of revolutionized the game a little bit. LeBron, he almost played every single position. He runs the point. He's a shooter. He can shoot. He can take it down low. So it's just tough to compare them, but I think a lot of it does depend on when you grew up, right? Like I grew up.
Steph Curry revolutionized it because they had already changed the rules to make it more offensive oriented, and that kind of changes and opens up the field to play a little bit of a more aesthetic sort of game than the ground and pound sort of thing that was popular in the 80s and the 90s and even the early part of the 2000s. But they softened up the game. That's all. They softened up the game and made it a little different to play. I mean, it's still basketball at the end of the day.
Yeah, you're still putting the ball in the hole. But ultimately, that you watch like the 80s, the Reggie Miller and the Pistons series and the Detroit Pistons and the Chicago Bulls series. It's like, dude, they got after it. Like they were getting active, they were playing hard, they were, they're like, now it's like it's hard to watch basketball because it's like you touch somebody and like James Harden gets like touched a little bit, it's a foul.
Yeah.
So it's tough to watch it. There's so many fouls, and it's like it was definitely more exciting back then. Funny story, when I was born June 10th, 1995, it was Bulls Pistons, one of the most iconic series, and my dad almost missed me being born apparently because he wasn't
Nice.
he wouldn't stop watching the game. And my mom tells me the story now, and I was like, yeah, I mean, like I would probably do the same shit. Like it was Bulls Pistons 95, like one of the most iconic series ever. So that's a funny story there. Now, I saw you tweet something earlier and I want to talk about it. You said
by the way, my son's name is Jordan. So
really,
if that tells you what I think.
that does. And well, you're from Chicago, right?
I'm originally from Louisville, Kentucky, moved to Fort Lauderdale when I was younger. Then I moved to Cleveland, Ohio with a company, and now I'm in Chicago.
So you weren't always from Chicago. So it's not like a recency bias like that.
I've moved around. I've lived everywhere.
Yep. I like that. Now, let me ask you about this tweet, because I think it's something that's important here, because a lot of people, are affected by this. You said, most of the projects that approach me are new or I have working relationships with. Older tokens have been laying low, consolidating at old lows. Maybe those old tokens should contact their local Rodney Bleaves, Austin Jazz, or Sandstorm and let new investors see them. This is something I've noticed. A lot of these tokens that we see have kind of abandoned their projects. It's like, where are they? Why have they not made a tweet in 10, 20 days? It's like, are they done?
I think we're in a space right now where, I for a long time I said something like Kishu. Like I've always liked that project, and I've always liked the developers on Kishu, but they struggle to create value for what it is that they do, and they do themselves no favors by using the community, using that we're a community token and we rely on the sentiment of the community. Like, listen, Shiba got very lucky. Dogecoin got very lucky, but the one thing that people don't understand, that when you go back and you look at Dogecoin wasn't an accident. Dogecoin was, these people went to work marketing this project. Yeah. And there was somebody that had to come next after Dogecoin because the market just wanted it. Shiba happened to be that group, and things were just working out for them very well. But at the end of the day, the community, like, it's going to succeed or fail. by virtue of the community, in some ways does a disservice to all of the investors. 𝗖𝗓𝗡 should get out in front of people and like, you know what? 𝗖𝗓𝗡 should be contacting me. They should be contacting Jake Gagan. They should be contacting people and saying, hey, look, we want to come out here and we want to talk to people. We want to tell people what we offer again. You know, we've been forgotten. We're by the wayside right now. And all of these other tokens like Sandshoe and 𝗪𝗓𝗡𝗘𝗖 and, you know, all of these people that are running these tokens that are community tokens, they need to get in front of their communities.
𝗖𝗓𝗡's active, dude. 𝗖𝗓𝗡's like pretty. Is it? Are you talking about 𝗖𝗓𝗡 Inu?
Yeah, they're active. I'm not saying that they're not active. I'm saying that they're not engaging in. This is Twitter. This is, and they do. They're a very benevolent sort of organization.
Gotcha.
Like they give to plenty of charities and stuff like that. But they're not attracting new investors.
Yep, they're not marketing, right? Like it's
exactly.
important.
They're not marketing in any way. Even when the market was pumping, they were still laying low. Like I reached out to them not too long ago, and I said, "Hey, man, like, are you guys ever going to do something?" Because you know, like, and not for nothing, but for a long time, I was telling anybody who would listen that 𝗖𝗓𝗡 was the next one in line. That when it came down to the next token that was coming along, that was going to be the Shiba killer, that was going to be 𝗖𝗓𝗡. Because that's just how the market was.
It was hot.
And it was, you know, and it was before Volt. The Volt really kind of supplanted that in the public eye, so to speak. But you know, it's been laying low. It's got 252,000 holders. But here's the thing. Go look at the price action and go look at the market cap and then look at it, like it's dust wallets.
$59 million market cap.
Yeah.
Yeah, the project's like, I mean, dude, it has 250,000 holders.
Right.
$59 million market cap.
It should have a $300 million market cap at that level.
I mean, dude, this looks, bro, this looks so sus. It's like that initial pump, all-time high, and then major sell-offs, all-time low, and then one more initial pump, and it looks like just like every other token in the DeFi space.
Right. So that initial pump happened because Shiba was happening at the same time.
May 21,
came along and it was just in the wake.
Just didn't make it.
What was going on with Shiba. Then it crashed back down. Then it consolidated, and then we hit October and November, and it ran back up again.
Yep.
And it'll do the same thing again. It's going to do 10x from where it is right now. I think it was trading pretty low. It was trading pretty low this morning when I looked at it, and I said, you know, it's probably got 12x in it.
The meme market is just it's so bad, dude. Like you look at a lot of these tokens, like. And I'm not calling any of these out. We're just going to look at them all. But they all look the same. It's like they're all down 95% from their all-time high. Like it's not a good look. Like they all look exactly the same. Shinja, this chart looks sus too. This chart, another $50 million market cap. This one, like it looks coordinated when you see it. You're like, okay.
Yeah.
Like look at that. 2 major run-ups, 2 fat sell-offs. Like that doesn't look like a normal chart to me.
But you know what? You can't, I don't think, like, I think that we take it for granted in this market, like how, like this doesn't happen anymore. Like go look at the market. What happened right there? That's not happening with anybody. Like even when you look at say 𝗪𝗡 or you look at, you know, some of the up and comers that are trending #1 all the time, they're not sitting at almost $1 billion market cap.
It was November though, you know, like everything was at an all-time high.
But that's what I'm saying. Like it's not like that right now. Like if you get a $20 million market cap out of the gate, you're feeling great right now.
Cold look good.
Yeah, look how long it trended.
Oh, it took a while.
Exactly. It just sat there.
And then it went parabolic. The worst one, dude, is this one right here. I got burned on this. I put a lot of money in and just got wrecked. Mononoke.
Oh, yes, I heard about that one. I didn't get involved in it, but I heard.
I thought it was going to be the next token that went insane and just ended up being, I don't know if it's what you want to call it, a slow rug or something, but it's like it did not. Look at that. That's disgusting. It literally was one of the most hyped projects. It went insane. And I didn't follow my rules of taking profits. And like, dude, I got burned on this. And I like now I see like it's called delusion, you know, when you're priced, because like it still would pump it here or there. Like let's zoom in a little bit. And when you want it, like look, like I had a lot, I put in a lot of money here, right? It went insane. Didn't take profits because I was like, I just witnessed people in 𝗖𝗓𝗧 turn like 50K into 40 million. So I was like, I had that delusion, like this is the next one. I'm gonna hit it big. And then you just saw, you know, it just dip. And I was like, okay, well, we got another pump. Maybe we're good. Like, and then it dipped, and I got burned on this, dude. Like lost like 7,000% or whatever. I don't even know if that's possible, but yeah, man, it's crazy. It's like it's a gamble. This one definitely hurt. It made me like stop risking a lot of money in the crypto space because it's like, fuck, dude, you can just, you know, you're it's a gamble. Like you never know, man.
Well, here's what's crazy, that mentality where you don't take profit at that point because you want a little bit more, that's
Greed.
just greed working,
It's on
right?
me.
And we have to deal with greed, because if you look at greed, I can't show you a better example of greed right now than 𝗖𝗎𝗓𝗏's wallet.
Let's talk about it. That's my dog too, but let's talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, I love the kid. I
love
love
him.
the kid. But you know what? Like I said, and I did say this, and I try to be as fair. I try to be as fair as I can about this. He did this thing. He came up, you know, they got this thing, and it was because of 𝗖𝗎𝗏, and it was because he made a lot of money on 𝗖𝗎𝗏, right?
Yep.
That doesn't make you a good investor. That just means you got lucky, right? So now he started off with $1 million, right? And
well, to tell the story, I'm pretty sure how it happened was he met someone at the 𝗖𝗎𝗏 party in Las Vegas, and they said, "Hey, we love your energy, we love what you're doing.
Yeah.
We want to run this challenge with you, the $1 million to $100 million challenge." So I'm pretty sure he was like airdropped $1 million worth of ETH from some investor to run this.
Yep. Yeah. Now, if you follow his wallet, look at how much money he had. Zoom out on that. Well, you can't zoom out on that, but
he had like 3 million.
You can actually look at it, and you can look at like the 2-month or 3-month chart. He was at 3 million at one point.
I know, he was pumping, dude.
But what did he do? He didn't take profit. He didn't do his job. His job was to turn that $1 million into $100 million. His job wasn't to prop up Apollo, which is what he did. He propped up Apollo for a long period of time. Then he got into cult pretty late to the party, and you know, look where it's taken him. And then he got into 𝗖𝗎𝗏, and 𝗖𝗎𝗏's just been a wreck. But he didn't come out, and he didn't take his profit, and he didn't play that high. He's not a savvy investor. Hopefully, he's going to use this as a learning experience to learn that you can be a savvy investor. Like, he would have been better served, in fairness. Like, he would have been better served if he had taken $1 million worth of ETH and just played the green and red dots on 𝗖𝗎𝗏. You know what I mean? Like he would be at $5 million right now if he just played those dots with $1 million worth of Ethereum. He would be whatever his goal was. He could have just made it with Ethereum. You know what I mean?
Yeah, his wallet's looking tricky because it's like he's very low on Ethereum. You know, it's like he needs a bull market. Look, it's not over for him. Like, I know he's down. No. A lot of people are down. Like, he has a chance, but he needs more ETH. So it's like he's gonna have to take profits. He's so heavy in Apollo. Really, he needs Apollo to pump, and then he's gonna have to take profits on Apollo. Like, he needs that Apollo back to $1 million or $2 million. He's got to get some ETH, and then he's got to invest in a new like he's got to find some new gems, you know. But I'm pretty sure he's not trying to do like a degenerate wallet though. It's like he looks for, like, you know, from what I'm hearing, like docs developers or, you know, people that will lease docs to him, you know. But ultimately,
but look at this. Look.
𝗪𝗪𝗏's not docs.
He chose Apollo, Cult, 𝗖𝗎𝗏, and 𝗖𝗎𝗓, right? Are the 𝗖𝗎𝗓 developers doxed?
Yeah, they got doxed against their will.
Yeah, I don't think they really wanted to do that.
The Bored Ape doc people are doxed. Like, yeah, they
right. So what he did is he leaned heavily into Apollo because, you know, Apollo was going to reward people for art and doing stuff in the, you know, artists. It was going to reward artists, right? Dude, that's called an endowment. That's not how you make money. Think about, I mean, I don't think that I'm off base when I say this, right? Mm-hmm. Apollo doesn't have a future. And I mean, they could prove me wrong with a lot of different use cases and a lot of different things that they can do. Maybe they can.
It pumped.
But if the goal here was a long-term and sustaining thing, then giving money away is not how you do it.
Yeah, it's a DAO for creators.
What they do. They give away and they reward people. Now, it could be, by the way, that I don't know enough about Apollo Inus. I've never seen anything that's told me that there's a real use case or anything to say it's a great idea. All I've seen is just a bunch of influencers who liked it.
Yeah, there are a lot. I know that Austin Hilton got into, some stuff. Like I remember seeing videos of people calling him out because he owned like, his wallets got doxxed and he owned like 3 million or some shit of Apollo Inu, and people were like, yo, like he's gonna sell this. And then he like came out, and I'm pretty sure he locked his tokens away. From what I'm hearing, he locked his Apollo tokens away for like 4 months, which kind of sucks because it's like he got influenced by the peanut gallery, if you will. And yeah, it's like he had probably 3 million here, and now it's not because he had to lock the tokens away. So it's like,
think about this,
that weird
he's
thing.
propping the price of it up.
Yeah,
if that's the case, him, he is, Enoch is, and probably Zach.
They're all
Zach
holding
in here heavy.
Yeah, they're all holding. So they're keeping it afloat.
Giant holders. Like, I mean, what the fuck?
They're keeping it afloat.
Right. Those three guys are keeping a project afloat that otherwise wouldn't be afloat because it doesn't do anything.
Some big sales coming.
He's just got to make better decisions.
Yeah, and I hope he does well. Like I said, it's like it's not over. I hope. I don't own any Apollo. I hope that thing pumps for him to 2.5 million. He takes out $1 million, keeps it in ETH. Find some good plays. Maybe find some NFTs. Like. And starts to do it. But I remember he had like 130 or he had more ApeCoin, and he like sold it low and then it pumped. I remember watching that because I hold ApeCoin. Like he sold it at like $10 or $13 and like it went to 25. So it's part of it, man. Hey, respect to him though for putting himself out there and doing a challenge like this. I would never do that because on the red days I'd probably be like, dude, I'm not, because it's tough to make content every day. Like he's on there every day, good day or bad day, high energy. And respect to him for doing that.
Yeah, I'm wishing him nothing but the best, but I also have to be critical when he does what I think is a boneheaded move. I have to say, hey, I think this is a boneheaded move. Yeah. I don't think that I don't think that Apollo was a bad investment. It just wasn't a long-term investment, and he turned it into a long-term investment, and now he's stuck.
Yeah, he could have pumped.
He's got to find a way out.
He could have made 3 million on that, stacked it in ETH and made some moves here, but it's like it's tough to say. Maybe he thought it's really tough when you're like it's tough. You have to have a game plan. Like when your token's pumping, and you see that wallet turn from 500K to 3 million, it's tough. But yeah, ultimately, he needs ETH. Maybe he can get airdropped again another milli, make it the 2 million, 100 million. What if he just keeps adding ETH until he gets to 100 million?
Call it the do-over.
The 2 million, like, sorry guys, start it over. That one's
I think he really needs to just look at it, take a good, cold, hard look, and say, listen, this is probably not a wise idea. Now, of course, it could, like I said before, even Kishu, which is not doing any promoting, even Kishu is going to go 10 or 12x. So, when the market finally does pump, then he's going to probably be able to get his money back out in profit if he then takes it. But he's got to do it. He can't just say, all right, now we got it moving. Like, turn that stuff into something that's actually working for you. Like, if you're going to do 1 million to 100 million, then do it.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep. You have to do it. Now, quick look here at Volt Inu. So what was I guess we can talk offline too. I didn't hear about that, but I guess the wolf in sheep's clothing, that's like a saying, like, I guess people were acting shady or sketchy, or what happened? Are we able to talk about online?
There was, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to say about it. So I'm just going to say that there was a guy who was not a developer, but he was, close to the developers, and he was trying to pull something, and he got caught very early on. So
wow,
he was ostracized, and like that was,
happens.
Yeah,
happens in crypto, but glad they caught him. It's like it's the crypto space, man. There's unfortunately, it's the wild west. There's sketchy shit that happens, like on a lot of these tokens internally. But yeah, that's the first I'm hearing of it. But I'm glad that it was able to get resolved there. Now, in other news, let's see what else we got coming from the Volt Inu team. What the hell is this about, Bleaves? What the hell are they doing tweeting at Paris Hilton? Apparently, she tweeted 11:11 with the volting signs, and then Volt Inu tweets at her, "It's time to volt at Paris Hilton. You started with 1 volt, now 2 volts. Only 2 more, and you'll be fully volted. What does 4 volts do?"
Dude, so I don't know what happened here, Um, all I know is I felt a little tingle because most people were just throwing up the lightning bolts, and then I turned that thing into I took the lightning bolts, put the colon in between, and turned it into the vaulting hour. 11, where the fuck is it? 11:11. Because I thought, what a great idea that would be,
Oh,
right?
yep.
And all of a sudden, Paris Hilton does it, and I'm like, what?
Damn.
It's
Paris
I don't
Hilton
think it
watches
means I
your
don't think it
show.
means anything. You know what I mean? It's just weird that it happened. Because I don't even know. All I know is that she's that chick from that movie where she was like country or something like that. That she had a show with Lionel Richie's daughter.
Dude, you know Paris Hilton. You know Paris Hilton.
I know the Hiltons.
Gotcha. You know
and
the
I
Hilton
know,
Hotel.
and I know that she says stuff like "Oh my God" or something like that. You know what I mean? Like that's it.
She's pretty bad.
Like I really don't know. I really don't know, and I have never cared about who she is. And like that, it's not somebody. Like I don't have anything in common with this crazy bitch. Like I have no idea.
She watches
who
your
she is or
show,
what
though,
she
apparently.
does. But I guess I got 11:11 in common with her now.
She watches your show. I mean, she's tweeting at your show.
Apparently,
I mean, she's a rave girl, I guess. Look, she's in the crypto space.
I have read some stuff that said that she is incredibly smart and incredibly sharp about a lot of different things. That she is like a Juilliard graduate, business, something like that. It's one of those weird sort of things. Like she's a very smart person. That she played the role of a dummy because it was good for her brand, and fair enough.
Yeah, she look at this picture. Like she looks so good. It's like photoshopped, edited flowers, and this girl in the back just looks rough after a night of EDC and Barden. She does not look that good. And then you got Paris just like sunflowers smiling at EDC. So yeah, she's big in the crypto space, but that'd be pretty cool. She vaults. Looks like she's married here, huh? Little marriage. So that'd be pretty cool. She vaults, but yeah, we got to get some more Volt people coming. Let me ask you a question. What's your thoughts on Terrarium?
I think Terrarium is. I think it's a great project. As a matter of fact, I was in early. I got in at like 1079. So like even today, well, it's been doing it what everything else has been doing.
Yeah,
but I'm still up. I mean, not a lot, but I'm up like 30% off my initial investment. But here's what happened: if you pull up that chart and you look at it, then I got a story for you.
Let me hear.
So you see that big pump right there? That was caused by. They had a situation in which they sent money to Binance.us for a listing. And then Binance.us said they violated the NDA and were not going to be listed. And they said, really? What? And this was like they were supposed to be doing it at a specific time. They didn't do it. They sent them a notice saying that they had violated the NDA. And then they posted the email online showing that they were going to be listed on Binance.us. That caused that price to pump. When it did, I was like, holy shit.
I'm rich.
So I sold at that top. And I mean, I sold like at the green top.
Good for you.
On this thing. And then as soon as I sold, some of the people, Justin Moonshot, you remember that guy from TARP?
Oh, yeah, that's my guy, my homie.
Right. So anything like he's the guy that covers for 𝗖𝗓𝗧. Everything that 𝗖𝗓𝗧 does is perfect. Anything anybody else does is a fucking scam.
Well, he worked with 𝗖𝗓𝗧. Like he helped build the app. Like when I was making a lot of 𝗖𝗓𝗧 content, he was like helping Max build out the application and shit.
Right.
So
right. So it's all good when he's set. You know what I mean? Like it annoys me what he does because that's
favoritism.
Not
yeah. Like
but he does point out like this stuff doesn't make any sense. So then the price starts to tank again. So then I was like, oh shit. So I made like 50 grand off of that. And then I bought back in and I got twice as much for a much lower price on the sell-off. So this was like a really good thing for me. But in the meantime, they had a problem because that's PR stuff. And, it just like anybody else, like you could say that all they did was do this just to pump the price up artificially so that their friends could sell off. Like you can create any kind of conspiracy that you want when something like that happens. But these are doctors. One of them's an airline pilot. Like these are very conscientious professionals, right? So they're not doing anything or attempting to do anything shady because people be showing up their doorsteps.
Yeah.
Just like Do Kwon. So I know that they weren't trying to rip people off. And over the course of this period of time, there were only like 400 new investors. So of the people, there's 9,341 investors as of about 2 hours ago. That's how in tune I am with Terrarium, by the way. It's
So they gained over 1,000 holders?
9,341.
They're at 10.6 now.
That's not the number. You have to actually click on the Etherscan to see the
No
real
worries.
number.
Yeah, Dex Tools is usually off.
Exactly. It's a little bit off. So there's 9,341 holders. And of those, only 400 had bought during the all-time high or the run-up during the all-time high. So, those people had basically sold back off or taken a loss. You know what I mean? People were not happy with it. But at the end of the day, this is going to be a blockchain. This is going to be not just a blockchain, but they have the Terrarium exchange, which will be released in the third quarter of 2022. And by the end of this quarter, which is 6 days away, they should have Terra launch, which is their own launch pad for new tokens to come out. So they're creating use cases for a lot of different things that they're doing. They're going to have an NFT collection. They're doing all the meme coin stuff, but they're doing it while they're doing a new exchange, which is not meme coin level, while they're doing the Terra chain, which is their own blockchain, which is not meme coin level. So I've said since the beginning, this is a $20 billion market cap, long-term hold for me. And when I say that, I mean 20 billion during a good market.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks like a good time to enter too. And it's like, I remember all that stuff with the Binance US listing. It was pretty crazy. I'm pretty sure that was like right around the time that my YouTube channel got taken down. But it was pretty wild what was going on there.
Yeah.
And then there's just so much shit in the DeFi space, dude. It's like everything with the doctor's wallets. Like apparently like got leaked that he had like 90 pre-sale wallets or something like that.
Yeah. Manny the Hitman leaked it to Faltron. So and I don't care what Faltron's doing today. Fuck both of those guys. Like, you don't do that to one of your investors, no matter what. I don't care what your reason is. Like, that is some clown shoe level goomba bullshit. And when Faltron apologizes all over Twitter, I don't care.
I love Faltron. Love you, Faltron. I still love Faltron.
I don't care. I don't know Faltron. Here's what I know. He's the one. Him and Manny were the ones that did this shit. So fuck both of them. I'll smile at Faltron. I'll talk to Faltron, stuff like that. But I'll also tell him fuck him to his face. You know what I mean?
He's a nice guy, bro. I met him in Vegas. He's a nice guy.
I believe that he is. I believe that Manny's probably a nice guy. I think everybody's nice guys, but nice guys do stupid shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't mean they're not nice guys. That just means that they do stupid shit. And if I'm going to take sides on this, I'm on Dr. Praveen's side the entire time.
Yeah, I don't think you should have your wallets doxed and shit. But it's like, if you do have 90 pre-sale wallets, it's like I would want to know that as an investor. It's like, I would want to know that. Like if I'm investing in like the developer ahead of time has 90 pre-sale wallets, like I would want to know that, but it has to come out a different way. Like maybe it's not getting doxed by a community member. Maybe it's like he comes out and says it.
That wasn't the part that was being doxed. It was who was selling that was being doxed. It wasn't that he was buying the wallets. That wasn't the issue. That became the
selling
issue.
𝗖𝗧. Yeah. Selling 𝗖𝗧.
Right. He was being doxed because he was selling off on his 𝗖𝗧. The whole wallet thing was because people continued to follow the wallet and they saw him put like 10 ETH into all these different wallets, and he bought 110. He bought a total of 108. He bought 1,080 Ethereum worth of his own stuff. And here's what he said. He looked dead in the camera and he said, well, actually he was in Spaces when he said it. He said, yeah, that was me. And he said, and here's another thing that I can guarantee you. Those 108 wallets 7 years from now will still be holding 10 ETH because I'm not going anywhere.
Wow. Yep.
Right on, brother.
I like that, man. And actually I met him in Vegas too. I met the doctors, like all four of them, and they were like, hey Jake, we're gonna have a project coming up. So I met them in Vegas, and I think like, dude, like people should like, first off, like investors should be able to sell whenever they want without having to worry about getting shamed online by community members. Like that should happen. Now, I think that's for investors. Like you should be able to sell whenever you want. For developers, I think you should be held to a higher standard. I think that developers should be able to sell as well. It's like, why? Like, do you expect developers not to sell? Like developers should be able to sell. I think it needs to be like public though. Like developers' wallets should be public in a perfect world. Just like when Elon Musk sells, you see that he sells, right? When my CEO at my company, my last company sells, Zendesk, it showed you, hey, he sold $30 million worth of Zendesk today, right? But what happens is like a lot of these developers are doing some shady shit, right? Like not saying the pre-sale wallet thing is shady, but it's like, I think that developers should make money. they're literally leaving their jobs to start these tokens, like, and they're putting their livelihood in it. They probably invest a lot of money in it. They should have wallets. They should be able to sell and take profits. But it's like, it's when the transparency isn't there, right? Like you're seeing stuff right now come out about wallets, getting airdropped, and investors don't know about that, right? Or people having 108 pre-sale wallets and investors don't know about that. It's like there needs to be some sort of transparency. But I agree, like investors are putting their reputation on the line. They're putting their hard-earned money out there. Like they deserve to take profits, but there should be some sort of transparency. And as a developer, you shouldn't be saying hold, and selling behind the scenes, because that's just, that's just not right. So those are my thoughts. Everybody's in this to make money, but I think developers need to be held to a higher standard.
I don't think I don't have the same problem that everybody else does. Now, first of all, I don't have that problem because I've never had a developer wreck me like that. So
yeah,
I don't see it the same way. But I'm not a noob. I don't go into this thinking that, oh, this guy's just going to hold his thing forever and ever because it's just ridiculous. You know what I mean? So I just don't like, I don't think if Russ wants to take profit, I don't have a problem with him. I don't care how much profit he takes. I don't care how much profit anybody takes. Here's what the only thing that I ever would ask or say is do it responsibly. Don't wreck the chart by being an asshole about it. If you have 100 ETH in there and you want to get that 100 ETH out and you need to get it out because, hey man, shit happens and you need that 100 ETH for something. You're buying a house, you're doing something. Shitty house for 100 ETH, but hey, you know what? Maybe, but I mean, take it out as responsibly as you could,
I agree.
And here you go. Gravedigger Tools believes you pushed Pongo Inu. Yes, I did. And it didn't rug pull. The guy decided to stop creating it and somebody else came along and tried to revive it. And we couldn't come to an agreement on the revival of it. And all of my Pongo Inu is still sitting in my wallet, which is public record, and you can go check that if you want to, because I didn't sell it because I didn't want to wreck anybody. So you can wrap that up in your pipe and smoke away.
Yeah, Gravedigger Tools coming in here with that Pongo Inu bullshit. All right, he's not selling. Dude, influencers get blamed.
I don't like when that happens because that happened to me with Strange. I got in a situation with Strange Inu where I just I got so wrapped up in doing the videos because they paid me for a month. And I got so wrapped up in doing the content, and then it just didn't work out. Yeah, and no, the liquidity is still in Pongo, by the way. It wasn't taken out. So
that's a rug. And it's like, look, influencers, like we all need to do a better job. Like
absolutely.
I think that influencers, you should have a 3 strike out rule. I don't even know if it's that, but it's like we need to do a better job because realistically, there's people that watch your channel, and when Believe says Pongo Inu, there's going to be people out there that put in 0.1, 0.2, 0.5 ETH. And there's a chance that it goes up or down, right? So it's like you have to, stamp your name on projects that you believe in and projects that you think have a legit. But like we mess up. Like I've accidentally shilled some tokens that have went down, right? Mononoke, like I made videos about that and it went to shit, but I also lost a lot of money on it. But we just have to hold ourselves.
We all did 𝗖𝗧𝗪. So
yeah, I mean, I was one of the faces for that for a while, making content and it just, you can't predict the market, but we just have to do our best. So no, I appreciate Gravedigger Duels pointing it out there. Marty said, what is up to Believes? And then Crypto Junkie said, and then real quick, we'll wrap this up. But I understand that happens, brother. All love. It is all love, man. And we do need to be held to higher standards. So I'm sure Believes appreciates you, saying it, and I do as well. Now, how is Phantom doing? That's one project that just from the jump, like people approached me and they talked about it, and I was like, I'm staying away. I don't know why. My gut, did it die? What happened to Phantom?
Nothing. Phantom's going to be fine. I was in a couple days ago. I was in the they hired a company to develop this project, and the project is basically a replacement for Telegram that includes like Twitter aspects, but they don't have anything yet. You know what I mean? They're not going to have anything for a long time. Now, when I got in with the understanding that what I was going to try to do was I was going to try to get, because I put in 30 grand.
No way.
Yeah, I put in 10 ETH in 2 wallets.
When?
It was 5 ETH per wallet.
Pre-sale or what?
It was a pre-sale. And I got in early. So I put mine in, and then it didn't sell out. Like they wanted 2,000 ETH. And I thought when it first happened, I said, you know what? that seems like a lot, but okay, let's give it a shot, because CVC had just done 1,500 and sold out in 26 hours. So there's obviously a market for that,
Yep.
but that also didn't pump. And in hindsight, you can look at it and say, it didn't pump, so this one probably wasn't going to pump either. But what happened was, I got into this early, so I'm already stuck in it.
Yeah.
And then when it pumped, it went up a little bit. You can see the candle, the wick at the top.
Yep.
You can see the wick at the top. So it started to pump just a little bit. And at that point, I probably could have taken out all of my ETH and I would have been fine. And I would have just had like a little moon bag, but it wasn't that much. It would have been, I would have had maybe 1 ETH left. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't worth doing. What I was trying to do was get double and then just have like get my money back and then let it run. But in the meantime, that was the day that ApeCoin launched their metaverse.
Oh yeah.
So not only did this start to go down, but then the entire market just collapsed and died that night. And for 24 hours, you couldn't do anything. But here's the thing.
Yeah.
They got 1,037 ETH is what they ended up getting. So that's a little over $3 million at the time. And
in the pre-sale.
Yeah. So and they
Pretty good.
stabled most of it. So we have enough money, and I'm sponsored by them still. So I do like a video once a week on Phantom. That's what I just agreed with them the other day to do this. And there's really nothing much that you can say other than it's going to take a few months. So anyway,
Yeah.
I went into the dev meeting with the developers, and I've seen the app like at play. It's just like a mock-up right now, an pre-alpha version. But I've seen the app, and I've worked my way through the app, and I just made some changes to what's going on with the app, because I thought, like, what about here's the funny thing. Like, let's say you're sitting in Telegram and you're chatting with people, you're doing whatever you do in Telegram, right? And a whale, let's say Jake Gagan the whale, has 100 ETH in a project, and then all of a sudden he splits it up into 10. Remember what happened to BTFA the other day?
Oh yeah,
Well,
I do.
What if you got an alert that something like that happened? What if you had something that was tracking the whale wallets or the top 100 wallets for anything crazy? And if something crazy happens, then it just gets reported into the Phantom chat.
I would love that. You need
Right.
that.
Or what if what if you bought an NFT? You're a developer and you bought an NFT, and that NFT unlocks it's a $100 NFT, and it unlocks a program for you that allows you to put 𝗖𝗎𝗡 into this chat room, so that when it's time to buy, you get a buy signal, and like your entire chat room says, ding, 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 this is a good opportunity to buy right now. And then later on, it gives you ding, 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 this is where you should be selling. Like, this is basically telling you how to work the market. You know what I mean? Like, I thought that this was a great idea. So now we're trying to implement it into the wallet, but it's going to be months before this thing's ready. So it's a dead project. No, but it'll take a little while before anything happens.
Yeah, I just like I haven't followed it at all. I just remember like it had a terrible launch, and I looked at the chart like once, and I was like, oh, I thought it died. That's why I came at it like that. But it really like it launched during probably one of the worst times ever to launch in the past 3 years. April 30th, like it was
the craziest shit I've ever seen. Like, I was like, oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. And one more thing, we're actually going to partner when it's time. It's again, this is not right now. But again, we have enough money to make this thing fly. Issue is, when is it going to be ready? And so we're not going to do any marketing on it until it's ready to fly. And then when the marketing comes, the #1 marketer for cryptocurrency in the world is being hired. Like, this is going to be a big thing. So if you're not into Phantom and you were laughing about Phantom like last month and you were like, hey, rug pull and stuff like that, it's going to be one of those things that you end up regretting long term. Maybe it doesn't have huge success. Maybe it's not a replacement for Telegram, but it will pump because they will come up with a product that does something. And I mean, think about this. Donald Trump got kicked out of Twitter, right? And then he went to Gab, he went to Parler, he went to True Social. All these different things popped up. And if he didn't go to them, at least they existed. And guess what? They were valuable. So any competitor has value just by its nature. So at the end of this, Phantom will end up having some value. And if it 10x's and I get my money back plus a little bit of profit, it may have taken a little while and I didn't get much out of it, but at least I got something out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're a phantomite.
Yeah.
You're bullish on it. I hope it does well. I hope every project does well. I know you have the Believes bedtime show in about 2 minutes. Let me ask you one more
God
thing
damn it.
here.
Yeah, I do.
I remind you now. Now, like I
was
can't
about
let
to
you
be
miss
late
it.
again.
I remind you now. Right here, the Volt symbol is already becoming a trend. What if the Volt color is next? Nike, if you know, you know. What the hell are they tagging Nike? What the hell are they tagging Nike for?
Okay, so here's the thing, and I do have to go because I got to get that thing done. If you type in Volt green,
Yep,
or Volt color, look what you see first. You see a bunch of Nikes.
got you.
Like it's already it's
Shit.
already built in.
Nike Xbox. Okay, cool. Yeah, they have a bunch.
All right, guys, I got to go do my show. Jake, it was a pleasure. We should do this every night. What the hell?
I think we should, bro. Every night, 5 p.m. PST. We'll do it. We'll have some fun, and you got to join us tomorrow for the UFC fighter. I can't wait to see your face when you see
guys tomorrow. It's not financial advice. My name's 𝗖𝗧𝗛, and I'm always right. You have a good night, Jake, and everybody else.
All right, peace out, 𝗖𝗧𝗛. That's 𝗖𝗧𝗛, and he is always right. What a good guy, honestly. He's just a solid guy coming in here for an hour. I didn't know that though. The Volt color sponsored by Nike. That's pretty interesting here. Deepu said, "Hey Jake, why didn't you wear your Volt cap?" Well, because it's the old logo. I could put it on, but it's the old logo. And if you guys want, I got to order some. I'll put an order in after the show because I need to get the new logo. I want to get some for the UFC fighter. I want to get some for Ian Heinich. I want to get some for all of you guys. But all of the Volt merch is now live. We got the Volt merch. We got the Mutant Ape merch. My Mutant Ape is now live. But yeah, if you want to get some Volt Inu merch, it is now live in the spread shop, which is available here on the YouTube channel. So our men, you can get a premium t-shirt, women, premium t-shirt, snack back, baseball cap, full color coffee mug, hoodies are available for men and women, a bunch of Volt merch, guys. The trucker caps are the caps that I'll probably rock, the water bottles. So go load up on some Volt Inu merch. And yes, it was approved from Voltoshi. You can get a Volt Inu duffel bag. How cool is that? Volt Inu duffel bag. I might have to straighten that out. Dog collars. I'm going to make all this stuff look neat, but I added it last night. I'm going to be ordering some here in a bit. But Abhishek Mahado said, good morning. Right now it's 6:30 a.m. Well, good morning, Abhishek. Hope you slept well. Any crazy dreams last night that you had? Welcome to the Jake Hagan Show. JP said, when trucker cap? I'm going to place my order tonight, and then I'll probably get it within the next 10 days. So we'll be getting it. Guys, make sure to go load up on your trucker caps. Go get you a shirt, and let's get this thing popping. Jake, when link to merch? Well, the link to merch is now live, guys. So if you want, we can tweet it out, but it's available right here. Literally, come to the YouTube channel, guys, and just scroll down. You're going to see Jake and 𝗖𝗧𝗛. No, you're not. You're just going to see me, that big head, and just scroll down and click Get Merch. You see that? Click Get Merch, guys. And while I'm talking in the back end, you could be buying some Volt Inu merch. The Volt Inu merch is pretty fresh. So we had to wait for the updated logo, and we'll get that. The Human Vessel said, are you seeing my messages? Nope. I'm not seeing it. Is anybody else seeing it? I'm not seeing it. No, we're seeing your message. What's up, Human Vessel? Crypto Shine is in the house. Buy Volt dip, fellas. Tony Fuego said Volt Inu making some major moves. They are making some major moves here in the crypto space. An exciting time to be a part of the Volt Inu community, guys. Huge announcement coming tomorrow. And then we saw that earlier. Let's see if I can find it again. We saw that earlier. Right here. Another exchange. Another exchange for Volt Inu. 𝗖𝗧𝗧𝗧. We've been voted. Volt Inu official is a supercharged hyper deflationary token with an electric community. Use 𝗖𝗧𝗧𝗧 to swap Volt at the best rates without registration or hidden fees. What? To swap with the best rates without registration or hidden fees. Do you guys believe that? Be honest with me. Do you guys believe that? That they have the best rates? I don't know if I do. Eddie Turner's volting. He's fired up. Let's get that music on, guys. Let's pump that shit up. Come on. Sometimes you gotta volt, you gotta pump. And that's exactly what we're gonna be doing here today. Should we play Pump It Up? It's my favorite though. Come on, Wi-Fi. The Human Vessel said he's very confused about that. Crypto Surfer is in the hizzle. Hello from Newport Beach, OC. What is up, John Patrick? Welcome to the show. Good to have you here, my friend. Let's see if we have any other major announcements here from Volt Inu. What do you guys think, though? Chat, what do you guys think about the updated logo here? What do you think about the updated logo? I think it looks pretty solid. Updated logo looks solid. The People's Crypto looks pretty solid. What do you guys think, though? I like it. They got the Nike. They got the Paris Hilton. There's your boy. I tweeted this out earlier this morning because I got raided in the Telegram. The Volt Army is so strong. It is. It is a strong community. This is something worth noting, though. A tier 1 or a car, whatever is coming, it's gonna Volt. I'm pretty sure this is Bleaves' thing. He was talking about it on his channel. He's like, hey, we either need to do a Tesla giveaway or get on a tier 1 exchange listing. Let me ask you guys, do you want to see Volt Inu give away a Tesla? I mean, it makes sense. It's like it's an electric car. It's an electric car. We're talking about volting. I would gladly enter. I don't know how they would do it, but I would gladly enter, and I would love to win a Tesla. Although I'm getting ready to travel the world, so we're about to be taking off here in August. But I'll take the Tesla until then and sell it or give it away to the Volt community if I ever win. But what do you guys want to see? Like, I would love to see Volt Inu give away a Tesla. That would be so voltish. That'd be incredibly bullish. When there's nothing left in the world, you'll still have memes to Volt. It's pretty true. New York City never sleeps, and so does Volt. I don't know what that's about. What are they doing? That's a hidden message. Where's Richard's crypto with the math messages? That's a hidden message right there. That's a hidden message right there. Shout out to Crypto Latina. Crypto Latina said, hey, Volt fam. Striker said, my SafePal wallet arrived today. Thanks for the advice, Jake. Of course, man. Keep that crypto safe. What's up, Edward? Edward Davidson's on, guys. Welcome, Edward, to the chat. Crypto Surfer is here. Captain's channel. What is up, guys? Welcome to the show. Good to have you guys here. Is there any way we can get trap bags on the merch? Yes, absolutely. Order those stickers. Order the stickers and put them on the bags. Not illegal advice. Crypto Che has been volting. Shout out to Crypto Che, guys. Go check him out on Twitter. Pretty sure Crypto Che, do you have a YouTube channel as well? I think Crypto Che has a YouTube channel. Make sure to go volt his channel. Let's see if we do. You really just asked me if you can get trap bags? No YouTube channel, doesn't look like. But anyways, go follow him on Twitter. He's bullish on Twitter. Go follow him on Twitter. And boom, baby, $100 banger from my guy, Moses. Thank you so much, Moses, for the $100 banger on the stream. We appreciate you. Pump up that music for Moses. Guys, go follow Crypto Che. Go follow Crypto Che. Shout out to my guy, Moses. I appreciate you. Moses, I want to know, though, do you look like your profile picture? Are you a girl? Are you a guy? Like, we got to know. Because right now it's just the NFT. But you don't have to let me know now. You can let me know when that beat drops. I got my Mutant Ape Yacht Club merch today. I'm fucking fired up. Mutant. How we doing tonight, guys? Welcome to the Jake Hagen Show. The Jake Hagen Show. Jake, watching your show made me get back on Twitter today. Open a new account. Eddie, what's your Twitter? Let's follow you. Drop your at. Drop your at. We're gonna get some pretty ladies in those DMs. Drop that at, Eddie. Drop that ad, Eddie. A pull string bag? They don't have those. You gotta get the sticker and just you gotta hand sticker it. Victor, I've been waiting for your bro question, dude. Victor, you can't say bro question and then not ask a question. I've been waiting. I need to hear it or to get blocked. Striker's fired up. Eddie, drop that at. Eddie, drop that at. Eddie, drop that at, baby. Come on, boys. Eddie's firing on all cylinders. Guys, I got to ask you a question. So I'm turning 27 here on June 10th. And I got to ask you, do I go to Miami for my 27th birthday, Las Vegas, or Key West? 3 choices. There's only 3 choices. Miami, Las Vegas, Key West. Miami's kind of cut. I don't know if I'm going to do Miami. I don't know if I'm going to do Vegas is kind of cut. I don't know if I want to do Vegas. But what do you guys think? Miami, Las Vegas, or Key West? DeVito, I love you too, baby. Come on. Come on, DeVito. Saviola. DeVito Saliola. Big James wants to go to Seaside. Shit, I might have to bring you wherever we go, player. Because Lil James is coming. Key West. That's like number 3 on the list. You know, we got to send it a little bit. Can't really send in Key West. Miami. Wit said Miami. iCryptoCare says Key West. Miami. Oh, Steve the Canadian said Miami. The Keys, Key West. What's up, Jonathan? How we doing? Denver? I might pull up to Denver. Key West, yeah, it's like it's not a full send. I think Miami's the move. Voldinu, $49.61 million market cap. I was actually impressed to see the Terrarium market cap. Did you guys know Terrarium was that high? Terrarium was like an $84 million market cap. It means that shit pumped. I didn't get into Terrarium. It's an $88 million market cap, but it's like, dude, look how low it is right now. It's like, that's an $88 million market cap. Like, this must have been close to $1 billion when it was pumping. Like, Terrarium has a higher market cap than Voldinu with a fifth of the holders, which is kind of crazy. So that means that there's big whales in that project, and there's just more holders in Volt. That's what my spidey senses are saying. EFX Libra said, let's go. Nova Scotia, Canada. LOL. No chance I'm going there. Although it might be nice, but I'm not going there for the birthday. Rune Lady, I think Miami's the move, guys. Come to Seattle. We can get drunk and chase crackheads around. No, that's why I moved out of San Francisco. Okay, I saw enough people shooting up on the street, robbing the Walgreens, shitting on my sidewalk, so I had to get out of San Francisco. So I heard Seattle's even worse. I heard Portland's the worst. Miami for show. So people want to go to Miami. What's up, Crypto Latina? Jonathan sliding in. Jonathan Fulp sliding in on the live, baby. Dr. Praveen is the big holder. Yeah, he's got 108 wallets. He's got 108 wallets with 1,000 ETH. That's crazy. That's crazy. I like having Bleaves on, though, man. What a good guy. Solid guy, man. You know, absolute legend. Good guy. He wants to do it. Should we do a Bleaves and Jake show? Like, he just starts us off for an hour every night? I'd be down. Because we kind of just shoot the shit. Like, there's no talk track. Like, me and Bleaves get on here and we just shoot the shit. It's like we talk about whatever. Anything that comes up, we talk about. I like that. He's a cool guy. I wonder what he did before crypto. It's like, how do you get into crypto, you know? Like, how did he start creating content? Like, I always admired that, you know, especially like a guy like Austin Hilton, you know? Austin Hilton's in his 50s. He's in his 50s, and it's like, that guy kills it, man. He's creating content. But I think when you're older like that, you're almost more of a trusted source, I feel like, you know? Like, when I see Austin Hilton's video, I'm like, oh, this guy's made money in his life. Like, this guy's been through it. But dude, the YouTube shit's hard to figure out. Not that I'm surprised, but it's like older people tend to be worse with technology. But apparently he comes from the tech industry. I like that guy. He's a good guy. Go to Maldives, bro. You get enough money. You got enough money. Enjoy your life. I'm down. I'm going to travel in August, guys. In August, I'm taking off. The Jake Hagan show is going to be on the road. I'm going to try to bring my setup, but it's like, I don't know how good the Wi-Fi is going to be wherever I go, but we're going to go travel. You know why? You want to know why, guys? I'm 26. I'm single. I have no kids. I have no debt. I have no job. I do YouTube. I have no mortgage. I have no car payment. I have no dogs. It's time to travel. It's time to travel. What's up, Jake? You never follow me back on Twitter? Drop your at. Drop your at. I'll give you a follow right now. I'll give you a follow on the live. I'm a man for the people. And since I am a man for the people, I missed Eddie. Eddie dropped his at. Hopefully everybody saw that. Guys, go follow it. I didn't put it up here because it was so long. Eddie, you got to be able to find a shorter at than that, my guy. Eddie, you got to find a shorter at than that. Crypto Latino, drop your Twitter handle. Older Fatter's finna follow. Eddie Turner, that's a long ass at. You just summarized all those cities. Sadly, those are beautiful places 80 years ago. They were probably beautiful places like 10 years ago, you know? San Francisco was a dope place. Crypto Latina. She gonna drop the at? I don't even know if I'm gonna buy it. I might buy it. I think there's a revival plan. I mean, people have trust in it now. Like, you know, Binance is listing it. A lot of these places are listing. Binance is listing it. BitTrue's listing it. A lot of places are listing it. So, yeah, stay single and stay volted, baby. You know I'm gonna. We have to, right? Thank you so much, 𝗖𝗓𝗡𝗘𝗧𝗏, for this $49.99 donation. Jake, go anywhere that your heart wants you to go. I am. I've been following my heart. Can we look at that profile picture? Can I make it bigger? Look at those cute little puppies. Those look like my dogs. That looks like Bobo Inu and Braxton Inu. But we're going to be traveling a little bit starting here next year. And I think my heart's going to take me to Greece first, maybe Israel, maybe Bali, maybe Paris, maybe London. I don't know. I think I'm just going to go travel. And then hopefully we can live stream. Hopefully we can still do this. Hopefully we can still Volt. I mean, I might have to do it from my phone, or I get like a dope Airbnb that has good Wi-Fi. But yeah, hopefully we can still Volt every day. But yeah, it's one of those things where you got to travel. Thank you so much for the donation, 𝗖𝗓𝗡𝗘𝗧𝗏. We appreciate you. Crypto Jake on Japan. I'll go to Japan. I'll gladly go to Japan. Jonathan, where do you live? Jonathan, where do you live? Eddie said the good names were taken. Eddie, you had like 19 characters, my guy. Volt Army. Older Fatter said, boom. It's Bree's birthday, guys. Can we all wish Bree Giordano a happy birthday? Me and Bree were in Vegas doing this. Me and Bree were in Vegas doing that. Happy birthday, Bree! I miss Mike Thompson saying, Bree! Bree! Where's Mike Thompson? We got to get Mike Thompson back on the show. Dude, the show has changed so much over the years. Like, every night I used to log in, I'd have Mike Thompson and Mr. Diamond Hands on the show. And we would just send it. You never follow me back either? I'll follow you back. What's your Twitter? Y'all let me know your Twitter. Y'all can't just say you never follow me back and not put your Twitter in here. You gotta at least put your Twitter. Inside her new Balenciaga. Braxton Inu. That shit's gonna pump. It probably will. Someone probably will. If I keep saying Braxton Inu and Bobo Inu, someone's probably gonna make it, and it's not for me. Diamond Holdings in the house. Guys, go follow at JiggaJP. Guys, drop your Twitter in here, guys. Drop your Twitters in here, guys, so everybody can follow you. Put your handle in here, and guys, go follow each other. It's a massive follow party. Let's get those followers up. You know what I'm saying. I follow the Moose, baby. You're not in crypto until you follow the Moose. Let's go, Jake. Can't wait to get on your stream. CoinView Cap's coming on the stream, baby. Let's go. That fires me up. I would love to have you on the stream. Let's get CoinView out. Anything that takes down CoinMarketCap, I'm in. I'm in, baby. Love the taste of water. Happy birthday, Bree. Bree, how old are you? She's young enough where I can ask, you know? It's like when they start hitting like 30s, 40s, you can't say that. But it's like if they're young enough, you can ask. Bree, how old are you? Let's go, Jake. Your mate from Australia living in New York City. You better be partying in New York City if you're from Australia. You better be taking full advantage of that Australian accent. You better be taking full advantage of that Australian accent in Brooklyn, baby. Come on, Luke. That's my Australian friend. That's my Australian mate. Oh, my mate from Australia living in New York City, baby. Bree's 29. Damn, Bree. So old. I'm just kidding. I'm about to be 27. Are you having like that fear now? Like that 1 year from 30 fear? It's definitely real. My brother just turned 30 and he was having that shit. Like he's like, can't believe he's 30. Is it a real thing? Like Bree, we're now on the clock. We're now 364 days and 5 hours away from being 30. You better make the most of it. Ryan Patrick in the house. I think I need to go on the Ryan Patrick. I was just talking about that, Ryan. I'm getting ready to travel here in August. So I got to give you a call because we're about to go send it all over. And you've been able to make great content while traveling. I tune into the Ryan Patrick show, the DJ Hours, the Coconut and Crypto. Coconut and Crypto. Go follow Ryan Patrick, guys. Shout out to Ryan Patrick. He's been a supporter of the J Game Show since day one. Last summer of your 20s. You better have a hard summer. You better come out to hard summer. I got the shoulders rocking. I got to pick your head, man, because you made it work, you know? It's like, I'm worried about the Wi-Fi. I'm worried about the I'm not worried about anything. God, my setup's so great here though. I wish you guys could see it. I wish you guys could see it. I might have to take a photo. Let's take a photo. My guy Zoe did it so well. I can either try to post it, but it's like, it's just, I'm tucked in this corner. I got this setup. Come on. You gonna make me travel? I might have to delay my boxing match though if I go travel, because I'm not gonna be training, getting punched in the face. So my bro's crazy. He is. He's pretty fucking nutty. In a good way. You might be watching. In a good way, Brennan. Happy birthday, Bree. Can we all sing happy birthday to Bree, guys? Can we all do it together? It's a whole thing. Wi-Fi is the priority, and it's failed me big time the last 10 days in the Philippines. Yeah, but at least you're in the Philippines. And like sometimes it's probably good to I'm such an optimist. You see that? Like as soon as I see something, my brain instantly just says some shit that's positive. Like it's a blessing. But at least you're in the Philippines, and like at least you can take some time off of the crypto YouTube shit. But yeah, that would suck. I'd be pissed. Is there any way to bring like a Wi-Fi router? I'm just gonna call you this week, Ryan, and you let me know where to go. By the way, do you need like the COVID shit? I'm not even gonna say that word on YouTube. I'll probably get demonetized. Ryan Patrick's microphone is a revolution on the crypto space. Believes got the same one. Yeah, he really did. I remember Ryan's had that microphone since day one too. So colorful. It makes mine look so fucking boring. Brody's been 30 for 30 years. He for real has, dude. That guy's a trip. Luna's killed humans and destroyed lives. Bad juju. Even if you can't make money on it, who cares? Yeah, you're right. Well, when you say it like that, DGB Phil, I just said I'm an optimist, and then you come in here, you know, letting us know that people have died from this shit. Jesus, DGB Phil. All right, guys, we're gonna end the stream after that. I'm just kidding. DGB Phil. You're right though. Now I'm not gonna invest though because of DGB Phil. I'm in Thailand now. Because the Wi-Fi was so bad, LOL. Yes, call me for sure. I'd be happy to chat. You know that, my man. Winky face? Is that a winky face? I got you. I'm almost 40 and it blows my mind. How old do you feel? That's the question. How old do you feel? CoinView Crap's active in the chat tonight, baby. Happy birthday, Bree. Happy birthday, Bree. How old do you feel? That's the thing with age, though. It's like you. Can you please make the Ryan Patrick voice? I don't know if I can do it that well. Crypto surfers taking shots. I would have to say it in Wolfpack, like, because that's all I know it as. Like, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, Terrarium? It's Ryan Patrick here. That's a bad impression. I got to watch more videos and I'll be able to do one. I'm pretty good at impressions. That was pretty poor. I need to watch more content and I'll be able to do it better. But no, he makes good content. I've watched a lot of Ryan Patrick's like older dating videos. They're pretty solid. He was killing it. Killing it. Killing it. How many subscribers? Like 300 racks. And he just goes to say, you know what? Dating life. I'm sick of all the drama. Let's get into crypto drama. You probably have so much more crypto drama in crypto than you did in the dating life, huh? Hey, Jake, I created a utility website that all crypto users can use. Can I post the URL? Sure. I don't know if it will post, though, but yeah, go ahead. But everybody in the chat knows not to click the link, so I don't know. But yeah, post that shit. Never sold CVC. Iron Lux Trader. I still feel and look like 23. Yeah, I thought you were like 25 for sure. Like all the UFC stuff you do, Jake? Thank you. I like all the UFC stuff. I like it. That's why I'm doing it. It's like I'm passionate about the UFC and I'm trying to find a way to bridge the gap between UFC fighters and crypto, because it's like UFC fighters are underpaid, cryptocurrency projects and crypto is making a lot of people money. So who can bridge the gap? You're looking at them. So, you know, the fighter that we have sponsored tomorrow for Volt Inu, we connected with, and I think you guys are all going to be liking it. Got my first coconuts in crypto. That's what it was. Coconuts in crypto airing in 40 minutes. What time is it? Hopefully it doesn't step on your live stream, brother. Talking about leaving the degens. You're leaving the degens? And yes, F dating. Dude, I got to join the stream. I'm going to listen in. You're leaving the degens. Why are you leaving the degens? You're not a degenerate? It's probably good. I don't think it's good to be a degenerate for life. I think you need to, well, I'm really not even that much of a degenerate. I'm more of an NFT degenerate. Like I buy a lot of dumbass NFTs. Like I waste money on NFTs. It's pretty reckless, but some have hit, like this Mutant Ape. But some of my most recent NFT purchases have been just absolutely atrocious. Just throwing money out the window. Just drive to Vegas and throw cash out the window. That's what I've been doing. But yeah, it's tough, man. He's leaving the degenerates, Bree. I'm tuning in. We got some drama in 40 minutes on Ryan Patrick's channel, guys. It won't step in my live stream. I'll be off by then. I'll be off in like 10. Bree's like shocked by that. Ryan, what? Bree's shocked by that. Yeah, they're underpaid. So I'm trying to bridge the gap and get some UFC fighters paid and get some connections going and bridge the gap because crypto's been great. Crypto's been great. Cassidy's fired up though. She already got the new logo. John Patrick. What's your thought on 𝗪𝗧𝗪? I like 𝗪𝗪𝗪s. I like 𝗪𝗪𝗪s a lot. I like it a lot. Damn, I can't believe Ryan Patrick's leaving the degens on us. I gotta watch that now. I'll be tuning in. I'll be tuning in for sure. I'll be tuning in for shout to that. What's Gilbert Burns saying? What is that man saying? I got to watch this video of Holistic Crypto. Guys, Holistic Crypto is making good content. Make sure to go subscribe and follow our boy Holistic Crypto. He's constantly making some good content here for the Volt Army. Crypto YouTuber covering the crypto market, altcoins and meme coins, DM for all inquiries, Volt, ETH, Bitcoin, BTFA. Shout out Holistic. We're in a lot of the same projects. Hey family, taking the day off YouTube. Got to gather some items and I'll need today to work on some tasks. Love y'all and stay blessed. Look at that. So nice to his followers and shit. So nice to his followers and shit. Let's see. Ryan said, yes, sir. Big discussion today. Sorry, Bree. I think you'll understand why after the stream. Thanks, Jake. Got to go prep and see you guys over there. All right. We'll see you there. I'm excited to see what it is. We'll miss you. We'll miss you. No longer degen. I'm tuning in. I need some I need to know what's going on. I'll be tuning in. Bree, what do we think of this? On your birthday? Is it due to Bree? Bree, did you make him quit because of your birthday? I think it's because of Bree. No, it can't be because of Bree. It can't be because of Bree. How about Hanok though? We were talking about his wallet. What do you guys think? I hope this man makes 400 million, realistically. I hope this man, he's at 565. He's loaded up on Apollo Inu though. He has way too much Apollo Inu. Like he needs to have $500,000 of ETH right now and like 50 racks of Apollo. And then then now's a good time to buy. Like this is when you want to buy it, but oh man, I hope he makes it. It's my guy. Shout out Ryan Patrick. That's my guy. I hope he makes it. I hope Hanok makes it. I think we're going to see him hit 100 million. I do. Shout out to that guy for like being consistent though, even on red days. Like he's on here TikToking. You guys probably can't hear that.
Online communities I've ever had the honor and the privilege of working with. You're also the only online community I've ever had the privilege. And
how shitty is my Wi-Fi, guys? Like it's just, I'm better off traveling than this Wi-Fi.
honor of working with because I've never done social media full time. But nonetheless, y'all are so positive. You're encouraging. I love your dreams, your vision for life, your energy. I love that y'all are so serious about health and success and growth in every single area in life. And it is just such an honor to be a part of your life, your community, doing this thing on social every day. I know it's kind of awkward, like grabbing a phone and talking into a camera and not knowing your specifics in your situation. My hope and prayer is that something I'm saying is actually doing something of value in your life.
I love this kid, by the way. He has my support.
But I just want to make a quick video to say thank y'all. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me. All my crazy ideas, all my crazy outfits, all my crazy statements. Like,
yeah,
I know I'm a special kind of crazy.
I don't know why he didn't volt either. Like, now's a good time to volt, but we spammed him, and he's my boy too. It's like he saw the messages, he responded and shit. So it's like I'm not gonna keep spamming him. Bree said, my birthday's been weird. Packed the U-Haul, moved back to Michigan tomorrow. Where do you live now? Ohio or some shit? The real birthday celebration is this weekend at Movement Festival. There you go. Movement Music Fest in Detroit. Hell yeah. I think we're gonna send. I gotta buy my my hard summer ticket. I'm gonna go send it with Rodney, my boy. Volt Army loves him. That's my boy though, so I gotta go send it with him. Go get weird with him. You still like Safe Moon at all? Have I ever liked Safe Moon? Oh my God, Web Surfer Guy is back, baby. He said, happy birthday, Bree, with a $50 donation. Web Surfer Guy literally changed millions of people's lives. Nope, he did not change millions. But what I meant to say is he changed thousands of people's lives and he donated millions of dollars. So this man right here holds a special place in my heart. And so glad to see you're doing well, man. We miss you, Web Surfer Guy. We miss you. We might have to get you to start vaulting. We might need Web Surfer Guy to start vaulting, Bree. Look at that. He loves Bree. You gotta love it. He's still a member. He's still a member. So Bree and Web Server Guy, I don't know if you guys know this yet, but we changed the name of the YouTube memberships to the G Unit. So you guys are officially part of the G Unit. And we're going to make some fun badges and emojis. I think it works great. Jake Hagan, G Unit. We got to send that. But Web Surfer Guy is back, baby. Shout out to my guy, Web Surfer Guy. Changed thousands of people's lives. Thousands of people's lives. Incredible. Look at Bree. Bree's feeling the love tonight. Bree is feeling the love tonight. Sammy the Bull, 79 said, I'm from Chicago. You and Bree should meet up. You and Bree should meet up, Sammy. Just kidding. I wouldn't introduce Bree to an internet stranger. I thought that's how I first found your channel was when you did Safe Moon. Nah, I never did. I don't think I've ever made one Safe Moon video in my life. I regret not getting in early because I remember like my buddy was like, yo, get into Safe Moon. I looked at it. It was like one of the first meme coins, probably before SHIB. And I was like, what is this? You know, Safe Moon? And it pumped to a new eternity. What is up to Miss NFT Queen? Welcome to the channel. Excuse me. Little kombucha made me burp. Shout out to Miss NFT Queen. Shout out to that guy. Great couple. Phenomenal couple. Check out Safe Moon's chart though. It was pretty unbullish. Exactly. Bree. Hey, Miss NFT Queen, it's Bree's birthday. It's Bree's birthday, 29 today. 364 days and 5 hours until 30, baby. LOI, I met tons of internet strangers in Vegas. Yeah, it's true. Oakland in the house. What's up, Oakland? Queen. This is not the actual Safe Moon. I guess we could just do coin market cap. Safe Moon coin. Where's coin view cap? This is why we need them. Safe Moon price. It has the V2, right? I don't even follow Safe Moon at all. Yeah, this pump was like just something out of a movie, dude. My buddy made like, this was like before, you know, making a lot of money in crypto in meme coins was a thing. So he turned like $500 into like 40,000, guys. He turned $500 into 40 racks. And I think it was on like this pump. That thing went into a new dimension. Dipped down, went into a new dimension again. And I don't know, is it dead right here? It's not even sitting like too bad. What's the market cap? 61 million? That's pretty bad. Oh, dude, it might be dead. It might be dead. If it has a $61 million market cap, guys, and it has millions of holders, it's like, there's a lot of death wallets. I was very happy. We need Henok and Zach Humphreys in the Volt Army. I think Zach is in the Volt Army. Or he's made some videos. Web, did you know I made a new YouTube channel, Breezy Eats ASMR, because crypto is too much drama? Yeah, it is, guys. Make sure to go subscribe to her channel. Do you train at all with Ian or another of the fighters? No, I don't really train. Kind of just I get all the perks of the UFC, like going to the fights, you know, sitting with the fighters, hanging out with the fighters, and just don't have to get punched in the face to do it. So kind of like that. But Ian talks to me every day. He's like, bro, we got to get you trained. You got to come train with me. And I think in my career I will. But right now it's like we're in different. Like if he lived in California, or I lived in Florida, I'd be training with Ian every day. Every morning at 5 a.m. We'd be hitting mitts. We'd be doing everything. But we just live in different states, and I'm about to go travel and shit. So eventually it'll work out. I got to fight, or I got to box Rodney at some point in 2023. So I got to go train with him and a couple other UFC fighters. But it's going to take some time. I mean, what would you guys do? Would you guys rather travel the world and go, drink pina coladas on the beach, or go train with Ian and get punched in the face by Ian every day? I think we all have the answer there. Sammy the Bull, I'm leaving the AM for Michigan. I know. Good luck, Bree. I love it. All these new cryptos I got, I'm holding to see what they do in 2024. If they make it, I hope they make it. Depends which ones. You know, a lot of them already gave up. I respect fighters so much. Yep. Jonathan said travel. I'm going to travel. Shout out to Jonathan. A lot of the tokens that I follow already gave up. I could literally pull up 10 right now. I don't want to do it because I know people still invest in them, but it's like, where are the devs? Where are the devs? You guys just gave up. Apparently me and Crypto Empress are going to be your guys' models between fights. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Bree, I want you in my corner though. I need you as a hype girl. I need you to give me you need to put the water in my mouth. Jake, you're doing good. Happy birthday, Bree. Do both. I got to take Ian with me though. I gotta take Ian with me. I don't know if he's ready. But guys, that's the show for tonight. We did an hour and a half. Tomorrow night is a big show. People are commenting on this. Let's see what the comments say though. Let's see what the comments say. Who do people think it is? Because tomorrow's the big night. Less than 24 hours, the top UFC fighter in the world is going to get vaulted. Who do you think it will be? Tomorrow night, guys, at this time, we're going to be getting vaulted. Probably the one with the German name you're always with. He's already vaulted, guy. John Jones or Khabib. Jake is vaulted. Israel. Gilbert. Butterbean. Glover Teixeira. That's a good guess, guys. Gilbert Burns. McGregor. Sugar Sean. Jake Paul. Gilbert Durino. Super excited about the new partnership. Gilbert's going to get vaulted. Damn, a lot of people think it's Gilbert. What is that? Vaulted eyes? Why is everyone behind UFC fighters? Why not other sports? Probably because UFC fighters get they don't get paid very well. What is this? TLC star Josh Duggar sentenced to more than 12 years in prison for child porn. What is TLC? And dude, he's watching child porn? What is sick man? TLC star. What is TLC? Jake, what's going on with Manducks? Their Twitter account got deleted. They hit me up this morning. They're like, yo, can you make a tweet to help us get it back? I was like, yeah, no problem. But I don't know what's going on like with the project or the price. But yeah. But anyways, guys, that's the show. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. It was fun. Felicia Hooper in the house coming in late with the TV channel. She watches TLC. He got a potato head. Let me check that again to see if he has a potato head. Yeah. Yep. He does have a potato head. Confirmed here. The Learning Channel, is that like a kids channel too? Is that a kids channel too? The Learning Channel. Like the damn stream. On the way out, ladies and gentlemen, what a good show tonight. We will see you tomorrow night at 5 p.m. PST. Don't be late because we might have a UFC fighter on there to reveal his identity. We're also going to have Bleez on there. Ian Heinrich will be joining us, guys, and probably a 2K to 3K giveaway. What do you guys want to do? 2 or 3K? Let me know in the chat. 2 or 3K. We'll do whatever the channel wants, guys. Appreciate you guys' support. We will see you tomorrow. Until then, keep voting, keep investing, keep living life. Get outside, get off Twitter, get off YouTube, guys. And yeah, go enjoy some time with your family. Hope everybody has a good day. Good night, everybody. Peace. Shout out, sir. Sir better than you. 3K all day. Glover Teixeira. People want 3K. DGB Phil. Shout out my guy. We saw you in here tonight. Shout out to Eddie Turner, guys. Make sure to go follow him. Long ass name on Twitter. Shout out homie Clicks, Pushing P. What's up, baby? Crazy Man D. We love you, bot. We love you, dog. Deepu. Shout out to Bree. Happy birthday, Bree. Have a great night. Striker. We'll see you soon. Later, homie Clicks. Shout out Bree. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Ezon. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out, everybody.